I'm doing some makeup albums because life has just been life. I feel like I say this in way too many videos recently, but alas, life is life. Guys, it's Jazz now July. It was Jazz June, and we are hopping into to Louis Armstrong and Ella Fitzgerald and their album Ella and Louis. I didn't know that they had an album until we came up with the concept of doing this, and everybody was like, hold up, hockey puck. You gotta do these two. So here we are. Ella and Louis. That's really all I know. If we happen to, run into some familiar friends as we go through it, definitely let me know. And guys, this is a music discovery stream, so you have to let me know. Have you heard this album before? Is this work that you are familiar with? Or are you, raw dogging the very first listen with me? Guys, I'm going to hit the play button. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Twitch. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. These people over here are the best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I know I speak for all of us when I say we would love to have you by. Love her voice a lot. Don't think I've heard this, though. Okay. Well, sweet deal. It seems like we have a lot of people that both know this and are unfamiliar. So I love seeing a pretty mixed crew. Guys, without further ado, Ella and Louis on their album, Ella and Louis, opening up with Can't We Be Friends? Here we go. Whoa.
Thought I'd found the man of my dreams. Now it seems this is how the story ends.
Would you call this jazz? Because if so... Door was open, sorry. You okay, big fella?
He's going to turn me down and say, can't we be friends?
Hey, just let me go shut the door so I don't look like a madman. Okay. Lounge jazz? Yeah, headphone crew, definitely. Walt's learning of vocal jazz. It seems that way. Let's run it back. I don't want to disrespect the song by handling my dog.
I thought I'd found the man of my dreams. Now it seems this is how the story ends. He's going to turn me down and say, can't we be friends?
Okay, so yeah, I'm hearing it.
I thought for once it couldn't go wrong. Not for long, I can see the way this ends. He's going to turn me down and say, can't we be friends?
There's like such an interesting talk sing to her doing this, but she's got such a presence. It feels like, again, I think like somebody may have said earlier, like lounge, it definitely gives me a vibe like cocktails would be served wherever this gal's voice is heard.
Never again, through with love, through with men, they play their game without shame, and who's to blame?
I'm not gonna lie, the sock game, I've seen stronger sock game in my day.
I thought I'd found a man I could trust. What a bust. This is how the story ends. He's gonna turn me down and say, can't we be friends?
For reference, so it's so crazy to me. This is like the first time I can recall like conscientiously looking at, Louis Armstrong and And knowing that's who he is and knowing that that's his voice, it's nuts to me that this voice is coming out of this man with these socks on. You know? Whoa, come on, title.
Thought I'd found a man I could trust.
The song was written for 1929 for a Broadway
This is
show.
how the story ends. He's gonna turn me down and say, can't we be friends?
I love the theatric thing to it, though.
I thought I knew the wheat from the chaff. What a laugh. This is how the story ends. I let her turn me down. Say, can't we be friends? I
The scatting.
like a kid out of school. What a fool. Now I see this is the end. I let her turn me down. Say, can't we be friends? Oh, why should I care? Though she gave me the air.
What did he talk like? What was his talking voice like? Was this man born with cigarettes in his mouth? Like, it sounds like this man has just drank cigarettes his whole life. Like, this guy's got to be on cigarettes.
Can't we be friends? Oh, why should I care? Though she gave me the air. Why should I cry, have a sigh, and wonder why? Yes, I should have seen the single stop. What a flop. This is how the story
This is so
ends.
tasty.
She's gonna turn me down, say, can we be friends?
Oh. I want to run this whole little bit back because he's got such an articulate trumpet solo. Would you say he is like the cat? Like, is he the name? Like, is he the face of the trumpet? Who's the NBA logo of the trumpet? This is so nice. It's interesting when he goes from his vocal to his instrument because it's almost like his instrument is so juxtaposed to what his voice is. You know, it's like he's got that real low voice, that real low kind of thing. And then you just have this tremendously pure trumpet sound. Almost like it's screechy in its own way and poppy in its own way because he kind of blows it that way. It's so expressive. It really does sound like his voice, but through horn.
I care, though he gave me the air.
And why should I cry, have a sigh, and wonder why?
I should have seen the signal to stop. What a flop. This is how the story ends.
They're
Let him
harmonizing.
turn me down and say, can't we be, 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 can't we be friends?
Whoa, yes.
I want to hear the end of it
Turn
again.
me down and say, can't we be, 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 can't we be friends?
Whoa, yes.
That was so good. I didn't expect it to just start off that way, almost like it was a broad, like very, very Broadway-ish. I see it. Wow, it kind of looks like this is all one thing sometimes.
The weather is frightening, the thunder and lightning seem to be having their way. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a lovely day.
This feels like a Woody Allen movie in a song.
The turn in the weather will keep us together, so I can honestly say that as far as I'm concerned, it's a lovely day.
Wow.
And everything's okay.
I don't think it's maybe not the best reference point. I can only give the references that I have. And if I'm a fan of Woody Allen movies, whether or not I'm a fan of Woody Allen the man, I'm inclined to say so. And honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if music like this ends up in his score, you know, or places like that. Yeah, I think if I have any kind of jazz influence like or related to something like this, it probably comes from Woody Allen movies. You know, in the same way that a lot of the score of Wes Anderson movies is how I learned so much of the 60s music, right? I really think that you probably see the same thing in Woody Allen movies, but more jazz-oriented.
And everything's okay.
Yes. Isn't this a lovely day?
Is this the only project they had together?
You were going on your way. Now you've got to remain. Yes, just as you walk going, leaving me all at sea. The clouds broke,
The piano.
they broke, and oh, what a break for me.
So this is very clearly sounding like they're all playing in a room together. I would be inclined to say that these folks were all just chilling together, right? As we go through this album, are there any familiar names that we might have run into in our journey up till this point?
Babe, now I can see the sun up high. They were calling us down.
I love this guitar sound.
I can see where you and I could be cozy and warm.
Softly bluesy.
Let the rain be to better, but it really doesn't matter if the skies are gray. Baby, as long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day.
Something about a sweet nothing. Like, as long as my love is with me, it can be raining cats outside. It'll be a good day. I love that. And honestly, in the way they sing it, you kind of believe them. And I think maybe the conviction layer of jazz vocals is why you hear it in so many romance like scenes, because there is a seriousness to it. There is a conviction to it. There is something immediately believable about how they deliver their vocals. Like 100%. everybody talking Ella or Louis in this context, I think we can all agree, like when they take their part in, almost the second they enter, you have like a whoa, like your brain pays homage to the presence of that next voice, even though you know they're going to go for a little while. And I think that there is something about that as to why it gets used in, you know, kind of serious, kind of somber, kind of sad, kind of rainy, kind of romantic, kind of all of those mixed into one scenarios in film.
Isn't this a lovely day to be caught in the rain? You were going on your way, now you've got to remain. Just as you were going, leaving me all at sea, the clouds broke, they broke, and oh, what a break for me. I can see the sun up.
I'm really just kind of moved by the whole thing, like it's hypnotic in the best way.
Though we're caught in the storm.
Her voice, like, though we're caught. She has this, like, her chest voice, like her big, like, push comes out at caught.
Caught in the sun up high. Though we're caught in the storm.
Such an interesting way to pronunciate.
I can see where you and I could be cozy and warm. Let the rain pitter-patter, but it really doesn't matter if the skies are gray. Long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day.
Oh, so nice. He plays the melody in his own. We have heard quite a few different takes of jazz as we've gone throughout this month, and I think that the common wrestling in any music, you know, musical instrument conversation of who's good, is it the person who can play the fastest and the cleanest, or you know, simultaneously, or is it the person, you know, who just has the ability to improvise anything and everything that, you know, beautifully whenever it comes to them, whenever they're with other people? Or is it, you know, some kind of combination of those things? But I think that when you're talking about virtuosic performance, this was clearly not like the most difficult trumpet solo to play ever, right? But it was so expressive. It said so much without having to do so much, and did so much without him having to do so much. Like it was in the way he delivered what he delivered that made this so powerful. And that to me is just one of the coolest things ever. I mean, truly one of the coolest things ever. When somebody has such a powerful presence that it doesn't matter what it is they're playing, it sounds amazing.
can see the sun up high, though we're caught in the storm.
Caught in the storm, baby.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you guys really worrying that Judo was like making a joke that he liked Woody Allen and hated his movies? Were you? That was very clearly the joke, guys. Like, nobody likes Woody Allen. His movies are fantastic, though. How'd you whiff on that? I read it and got it.
I can see where you and I could be cozy and warm.
Cozy and warm.
Let the rain pitter patter, but it really doesn't matter if the skies are gray. Long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day.
Their harmonies are so interesting. Man of La Mancha. My dad played in a regional band in the late 1930s, still World War II. This is the music of my childhood around the house. Seriously. That's so crazy to me, because I feel like jazz was like evil growing up. I'm kidding. For the most part. Mr. Rogers made jazz okay, but...
Long as I can be with you, it's a lovely day.
I'm amazed. Because I guess in some ways I never really considered vocal jazz. It wasn't something I thought we'd necessarily walk into, but hearing the delicate arrangements, kind of the subtleties in the way the instrumentalists take their moments, there's something really captivating about it. Moonlight in Vermont. This was a coincidence. I didn't even know the song existed. I just happened to be wearing a Vermont shirt. I'm a fan of the state of Vermont, which I now know is real.
Penny.
Everybody says, yeah, like, I really spent most of my life wondering if Vermont was actually real or not. And then I went there, and lo and behold, like, there's people there that reside in that place. Like, I know there's a big conspiracy of, people that think I didn't really go to Vermont and that I just bought a t-shirt at some airport. But no, it's a real place. I'm telling you.
Pennies in a stream, falling leaves, a sycamore, moonlight in Vermont.
That's amazing.
I see finger waves, ski trails on a mountainside.
For the record, I hate skiing.
Snow
I hated it. It was
light
terrible.
in Vermont, telegraph cables, they sing down the highway and travel each bend in the road.
Wow.
People who meet in this romantic setting are so hypnotized by the lovely.
Oh, this is so good. How does she do that? This is so good. She throws the rhymes entirely. She just almost like she's singing stream of consciousness.
Travel each bend in the road. People who meet in this romantic setting are so hypnotized by the lovely evening summer breeze.
just sang the
travel each
words
bend.
warbling of a meadowlark. She just said the words warbling of a meadowlark. I'm so turned on. That was so cool. I don't know. I'm joking, of course,
So
but like,
hypnotized
wow.
by the lovely evening summer breeze,
Expert level bird consideration.
warbling
Oh,
of a meadowlark, moonlight in Vermont.
her vibrato and voice.
Telegraph cables, they sing down the highway and travel each bend in the road. Oh, hypnotized.
Telegraph cables. Like, it's just crazy to me that this is a song where they unironic, like, they're the telegraph cables.
They sing down the highway
I know that's a thing.
and travel each bend in the road.
People who meet in this romantic setting, so hypnotized by the lovely
Oh,
evening summer breeze, warbling of a meadowlark, moonlight in Vermont.
warbling of a meadowlark might just be my favorite consideration of bird.
Moonlight in Vermont.
moonlight in Vermont.
I mean, why does it keep happening like that when I, for whatever reason, that's not working, but golly goodness, I think my favorite bird to consider is probably the Gambel's quail. You know, I'm kind of a Gambel's quail enthusiast because they're just everywhere, and right now they have a whole bunch of little babies, and they all just walk around, and the little tiny quail are so cool because it's like a little speck following like a full size quail, but yeah, the warbling of the meadowlark is not how I thought one might consider a bird, and I'm super cool about it. I like it, not even something I knew existed until today. This song was amazing. I don't know what it is about how they just have the ability to sing to the point that you're like, oh my gosh, the call of a morning dove. Okay. Not a bad one. You know, I'm also kind of wondering, like, so they did 3 projects together. Were they on the same label, or did they just have a musical respect for one another? Like, did they just enjoy making music together? It's really, I know nothing about this. I know really nothing about either of their tenure other than that they're both super massive names in music and their genre. You okay, fella? Sorry, Clarky's over there hacking along. But yeah, I'm just kind of interested to know how how it came about that they decided to work together.
The way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. No, no, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beams, the way you sing off key, the way you haunt my dreams.
I like that this is an album that has done so well to point out little sweet nothings. You know, I like this even to the point of endearing the way somebody sings off key. And like, this is Ella, right? Like, this is Ella, and she's saying, like, you know, clearly everybody sings worse than her. So
just beams, the way you sing off, the way your smile just beams,
the way your smile just beams,
the way you sing off key, the way you haunt my dreams. No, no, they can't take that away from me. We may never, never meet again on the bumpy road to love. Still, I'll always, always keep the memory of the way you hold your knife, the way we danced till 3, the way you've changed my life.
wow.
No, no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me.
His scatting is perfect.
You had
I want to. Sorry, we're gonna go back.
the way
That
you
scat.
sip
Can't take that away from me.
the way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. No, no, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beams, the way you sing off key, the way you haunt my dreams. No, no, they can't take that away from me. We may never, never meet again on
How
the
old is
bumpy road
Louis in
to
this?
love. Still, I always, always keep the memory of the way you hold your knife, the way
Around
we
55?
danced till 3.
He's looking great for 55.
Where you changed my life. No, no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me. Swing it, boys.
Swang it, boys. Was that his voice? Swang it, boys. I think Swang It Boys just became a thing we're going to be saying on the stream. I wanted to hear him say Swang It Boys again.
From me. No, they can't take that away from me. Swing it, boys.
See what I mean about the expressive playing?
again on the bumpy road to love.
Swing it, Ella.
Still I'll always keep the
Swing it, Ella.
we'll never meet again on the bumpy road to love.
Swing it, Ella.
Still I'll always keep the memory of
Yeah, man.
the way you hold tonight, the way we danced till 3.
Oh, yes. The way you changed my life. No, they can't take that away from me.
No, they can't take that away from me.
Will you repeat that again, dearie, please?
No, they
He's got-
can't take that away
From me.
His voice is so thrilling. There's something about his like talking, commanding voice versus his singing voice where I'm just like, and they both seem like people that would like offer you a cup of coffee the second you meet them. You know, like, hey, thanks for coming by. Oh, we're getting ready to play. Do you need a drink? Like, you need some coffee? Like, yeah. I just, they both seem like they would just be so welcoming and kind and like warming. And I think that you can kind of tell that they enjoy singing together, I think. Because when you hear them, you know how you can hear somebody smiling when they're talking on the phone to you? Because like, for whatever reason, that just translates. I feel like the same thing is happening in this context. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm hearing them smile while singing.
Under a blanket of blue, just you and I beneath the stars,
Oh,
wrapped in the arms of sweet romance.
also, no matter how bad you think you look at your age, just look up a picture of Jerry Garcia at the same age. You'll feel a whole lot better. I promise. He's like my favorite musician of all time, but you'll feel a lot better. That's one thing he didn't win at. Jerry never looked his age.
Under a blanket of blue, just you and I beneath the stars, wrapped in the arms of sweet romance. The night is ours.
The piano is so beautiful.
Under a blanket of blue, let me be thrilled by all your charms. Darling, I know my heart will dance within your arms. Yes, summer night is magic, enthralling me so. The night would be tragic if you weren't here to share, my dear, covered with heaven above. Let's dream a dream, love for two, wrapped in the arms of sweet romance. Under a blanket of blue, yes.
Under a blanket of blue.
Her meter, the way she comes in with under a blanket of blue. There's such a difference to that it just like hits you right in the face in the best way. There's also, I said it before, the sweet nothings thing. Like, this music makes you feel good to feel good about love, the sweet little bits of it, you know, laying together. Like, hearing somebody sing in a key or hold a knife. Like there's like
Just you
eating
and
dinner.
I beneath the stars, wrapped in the arms of sweet romance. The night is ours under a blanket of blue. Let me be thrilled by all your charms, darling. I know my heart will dance within your arms. A summer night's magic.
There's just not another human being that sounds like this.
Enthralling me so. The night would be tragic if you weren't here to share it, my dear, covered with heaven above. Let's dream a dream of love for two, wrapped in the arms of sweet romance, under a blanket of
Are we gonna get the duet now? I have a couple of times expected them to go like, you know, sweet rose. But it doesn't do that. And I think maybe a little bit of me feels like they're setting me up to think that they're going to do it, to intentionally not do it.
Summer night's magic, enthralling me so. The night would be tragic if you weren't here to share it, my
Come on,
dear,
do it.
covered with heaven above. Let's dream a dream of love for two, wrapped in the arms of sweet romance.
Nope, they didn't do it. Never did it. Never, not one time.
Blanket of blue. Under a blanket of blue.
I don't know if what I'm thinking of is like a jazz trope or not. Like, but because even there at the end, part of me expected like a blanket of blue. Like, I don't know why I'm like in my brain expecting those types of endings. Maybe it's because I watched the movie Chicago not that long ago. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Give me a few. I got to run an ad. I will be right back. All right. Here we go, team. Let's bring her back. And let's see. Tenderly is next. Followed your advice and looked up Jerry Garcia at my age. He was dead. Now I feel super old. Oh. Dang. Dang. Tenderly. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This has maybe been some of my favorite jazz I've ever heard, period. And I think a lot of it is purely feeling vibe based. If you know much about me, like if you know about me, if you knew me, you would know that I'm a practitioner of like of stoicism. It's been a very important and big part of my life for a little while. I go out of my way to try to figure out how to enjoy the life I already have, right? And a lot of that is done through just me focusing on like really small things that I'm very thankful for that I have. And the more I've reflected on this over the years, the more natural it comes, and the more creative you get at finding ways to be joyful and grateful for the life you already have. But this album has really kind of identified a lot of small little things that just call attention to the sweet nothings of life that I really, really, really love. It doesn't present itself virtuosic in speed or aggression or really anything other than what they put of themselves into their vocal parts and instruments. And it's such a vibe, feelings, emotion driven genre and style of music to begin with, that it's, you know, if you're not careful, it just ends up being slow music. What makes it anything but that is how captivating these two are, as vocalists, and then of course Louis as an instrumentalist with this trumpet. But when you hear the whole chemistry of the whole thing, there is such an element of, they're just like, it really feels like you can tell all of them are just happy to be there in the moment playing the music together. Like, it almost feels like you can tell that they're proud of their work as they're doing it. I really, I don't know. I'm finding a really easy vibe, like easy to fall into this nature. And I'm starting to really, I guess, kind of ask myself, like, do I think the best jazz is like what I think is technically the most proficient? Or do I think the best jazz is like what hits me in the friggin' heart and chest and brain, you know? And right now I'm kind of inclined to think it's heart and chest and brain. I feel like this is the trumpet version of Charlie Brown going to, like, Walking Alone. I agree with your point there, Judo.
Breeze caress the trees tenderly. The trembling trees embrace the breeze tenderly. Then you and I came wandering by and lost in a sigh.
Like Christmas time is here. Have you listened to the Charlie Brown Christmas soundtrack, Walt? I'm sure I have.
The shore was kissed by sea and mist tenderly. I can't forget how two hearts met breathlessly. Your arms opened wide and closed me inside. You took my lips, you took my love so tenderly.
Night Thrill, have a good one, homie.
The evening breeze erased the trees tenderly. trembling trees embrace the breeze tenderly. Then you and I came wandering by and lost in the sight. What we
Why is this so
oh, the
amazing?
shows were kissed by the mist tenderly. Papa did I can't forget.
His little
Our
scab
two
moments are
hearts met
perfect.
tenderly. Papa da your arms open wide and close me inside. You took my chops away from pops tenderly.
I can't. I have a smile that hurts.
Oh, tenderly. Tenderly.
Oh. I really do feel like just pops.
Oh, yes.
That was Ella. Was it?
Oh, yes.
Was that Ella doing her impression of Louis?
Oh, yes.
Ma'am, thank you for that. A foggy day.
I was a stranger in the city, out of town where the people I knew. I had that feeling of self-pity. What to do, what to do, what to do. The outlook was decidedly blue. But as I walked through the foggy streets alone, it turned out to be the luckiest day I've known.
It is amazing how music has evolved. I feel like, you know, they're singing about a lot of happy stuff, and I'm so happy about it.
This day I've known. A foggy day in London town had me low and had me down. I viewed the morning with alarm. The British Museum had lost its charm.
Now, I have to ask, are they writing any of these themselves, or are so lyricist, composer, are any of these things that they were, writing themselves? Can you put
How
La Bamba,
long I
please?
wondered
Gonna need more than that.
could this
Welcome to the
thing
Roosters, though,
last? But
These
the
are standards?
age of miracles hadn't passed. Yes, for suddenly, baby, I saw you there through the fog in London town. The sun was shining everywhere.
foggy day in London town had me low and it had me down.
I truly thought I was gonna end up seeing Louis in a like. My impression of Louis Armstrong is that the dude was always like in a tux. I had no idea he like these really do seem like just the kindest people that I would run into at church on Sunday. Like, I'm not even joking. Like they both specifically look like people I might run into at church on Sunday, which
I viewed
is such a cool impression.
the morning with alarm. The British Museum had lost its charm. How long I wondered, could this thing last? But the age of miracles hadn't passed, for suddenly I saw you there, and through
Really
foggy
interesting
light-
drum chops here too. Like this little like were they playing brushes? It feels like pretty less is more. Like, but there's such little tiny.
I saw you there, and through foggy London town, the sun was shining.
Yeah, they're using brushes.
Everywhere.
I think Louis. I don't know if I like his. It's kind of cool that he comes with both the trumpet voice and his voice, and I don't know if I'm inclined to like one or the other better. I like that it's both part of the package. Honestly, I feel like you can't. Like in this context, the fact that I'm like sitting here listening to truly both of them for the first time. Like I've heard Louis Armstrong, and I probably could have told you like, oh yeah, that's Louis Armstrong's voice, because how distinct it is. Same probably with Ella Fitzgerald, right? But I've never sat and just critically listened to him, never listened to them together. So when I hear this and I'm, going through and you realize like, wow, these two greats are like harmonizing with each other. They're kind of singing off of one another. They're trading. There's just a really cool, really massive layer of respect, but also I don't know. In some kind of ways, I feel like I'm getting an education here. Getting some bit of education, which I really like.
Could this thing last? But the age of miracles hadn't passed. For suddenly I saw you there, and through foggy London town, the sun was shining
Like his scatting is incredible. It makes me feel so good. I've always said that scatting is like one of my favorite things about jazz anyways. Just there's something about kind of like it's like the solo of the musician but with syllables or onomatopoeia, I don't know. There's just something really captivating about it to me. Stars Fell on Alabama. sorry, Aizano. Man, I kept wanting to chime in, but I was like, no, don't get it. Don't get it. I thought jazz was exclusively instrumental. Apparently, I was wrong. Hey, well, I applaud you for being big enough to take one to the chin and move forward. A wiser, if more understanding person. Love me. That trumpet moment did what it was I was expecting their vocals to do earlier.
We lived our little drama. We kissed in a field of white, and stars fell on Alabama last night.
Oh, yes.
I can't forget the glamour. Your eyes held a tender light, and stars fell on Alabama last night.
Oh, by the season.
I very much am not a big fan of Alabama as a Tennessee boy. Okay, well, I'm just gonna get that out of the way right now. I'm not gonna go dunking on the Tide, so I'm just gonna save that for a different video, or just for in here, right? But, man, if I tell you, this is a good way to get me past this aversion of Alabama. Is this
And
song?
stars fell on Alabama last night.
It's about nature. Stars and love. No football rivalry. Exactly.
Your eyes held a tender light, and stars fell on Alabama last night.
Listen to. I want you to listen to the way Louis harmonizes with her, because he's almost doing it like in just syllable choices. Like, listen.
I can't forget the glamour. Your eyes held a tender light, and stars fell on Alabama last night.
Oh, by the season.
I never planned in my imagination a situation so heavenly, a fairyland where no one else could enter, and in the center, just you and me.
Do you think that they sight read a lot of this? Like, do you think they knew a lot of these words or kind of learned them when they got there? Like, if they're doing standards, did they just give out sheet music to the people that were there? And then they converse about it like, hey, whenever we get to this part, we're going to let Ella do her thing. And then I'm going to scat a little bit. I might do, 12 bars or something like that. I don't know. Like, what was the conversation like?
In the center, just you and me, dear. My heart beat like a hammer. My and stars fell on Alabama last night.
I never planned my imagination a situation so heavenly, a fairyland where no one else could enter. In the center, just you and me. Yes. My heart
beat like a hammer.
beats like a hammer.
My arms wound around you tight.
I don't know what it is about scatting that just makes me honk onto a song.
Last night.
That's the ending I expect like every single jazz song to have, I think. That I don't know what it is. Immediately love the way those drums came in to say hello. Cheek to cheek.
Heaven, I'm in heaven.
Oh my Lord, me too.
And my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. And I seem to find the happiness I see when we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek.
Oh, yes.
Yes, heaven, I'm in heaven.
This is the song in that movie, the Green Mile. Where old Tom Hanks sees an old movie about I think that's the same.
Seem to find the happiness I see when we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek. Yes, heaven, I'm in heaven. And the kids that hung around me through the week.
This is the great song.
Seems to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak.
The piano is just doing
When
work.
we out together, dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I'd love to climb to mountain, reach the highest peak, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I'd love to go.
That's how you know you got it bad for somebody. Like a cheek to cheek dance. I wish that's what we're missing in the world today is romance and some cheek to cheek dancing. You know what I mean?
Fishing
Bring sock hops back.
in a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Now, mama, dance with me. I want my arms about you, the charms about you will carry me through. Yes, heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness
Is this in C?
I seek. When we out together, dancing cheek to cheek. Take it, Ella, swing it.
Swing it.
Heaven, I'm in heaven.
She totally breaks the meter and does their own thing.
My heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek.
Oh.
When we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek.
I feel like she doesn't do the obvious thing. Maybe it is, if the ending we're talking about, is it the 4-1 that you're talking? Is that what we decided it was? That that thing? I feel like she doesn't give it to you because that's like maybe what people were doing, or like it's the obvious move. So she does something else with her voice because she can control it any which way. I don't know.
Heaven,
Hey, Jewel.
I'm in heaven.
Who up dancing cheek to cheek?
And the cares that hung around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak. When we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek.
How can you not be?
To climb.
Do you think that there's some person out there that just like doesn't like this? I feel like there's no way. There's no way. If they're actually that way, they're trying too hard.
Mountain,
Also in
and
Arizona.
to reach the highest peak, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to go out fishing in a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek.
Ella Fitzgerald is your fishing buddy.
I want my arm about you. The charm about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak.
This is so good.
And
Yo,
I
thank you for the
seem
fitty
to
tickle bitties.
find the happiness I seek when we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek.
Yes,
Dance with me. I want my arms about you. The charm about you.
See, it's these harmony moments, like these where they decide to sing in tandem. There's just such a personality that they have, like where they don't feel like they don't force themselves to be exactly on like each like. There's something so flowy about it that I love.
About you, the charm about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. And I seem to find the happiness I see.
This is the best one on the album by far. To me, this was my favorite on the album by far.
Cheek to cheek, cheek to cheek.
That was my favorite one on the album. We have 2 songs to go. The Nearness of You and April in Paris. And this is, I think, been my favorite at like approach of jazz. At some point, you definitely ought to listen to Ella and Tom by Ella Riggins and or Ellis Regina and or Regina and Tom Jobim, another great duo, and in the bossa nova mold too. Ooh, okay. Yo, thank you for the 5 tick old biddies. Yeah, there's. I think it's just hearing them, their chemistry, the softness of this whole thing, the easiness of it. Yeah, it's way more appealing than I had, I guess, kind of anticipated. Not to say I wasn't expecting much, but I just didn't know what to expect. Like I don't know. Pleasantly surprised. 2 songs to go. It doesn't stick the landing going into the Nearness of You.
It's not the pale moon that excites me, that thrills and delights me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. It isn't your sweet conversation that brings this sensation.
I'm so happy.
Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me, all my wildest dreams.
What's going on, dude? Welcome to the Rooskies, homie. It's been a few years.
I need no soft lights to enchant me if you'll only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight.
I want where are some of these standards coming from? Are they jazz standards? Were they pulled from like Broadway plays? Like I am kind of curious to know. And did they ever go on to do original material, or was their material, conventionally speaking, them doing standards and putting their creative like spin of their instrument to it?
And to feel in the night the nearness of you.
It's not the pale moon that excites me, that thrills and delights me. Oh no, yes, just the nearness you. It isn't your sweet conversation.
There's such a beauty to the idea of just loving, being near somebody.
Oh no, yes, just the nearness of you. When you in my arms and I feel you so close to me, all my wildest dreams come true. Yeah. I need no soft lights to enchant me if you only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight, yeah, babe, and to feel in the night, babe, the nearness of you.
So, the American Songbook songs were written by professional songwriters who that was their main focus, often for musicals or reviews or films. Got it. A lot of them came from Broadway productions and films. This one was written for an unproduced film. Got it. Okay. Okay, so the standard is that makes a bit more sense. I never considered that. So what, did like record companies at the time like buy standards and then just have their people, or were standards like for everybody? Like, cause then who was responsible for paying the people that wrote the standards? How did old music business work? There's apparently a really big chunk of that I don't know. Welcome, Assam.
When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me, all my wildest dreams come true. I need no stoplight to enchant me. If you'll only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and to feel in the night the nearness of you.
All right, this is the last song, April in Paris. Guys, you have to let me know, for the first timers, how have you been enjoying it? For those of you that are revisiting it, how are you feeling? How have you enjoyed it? April in Paris, last song.
April in Paris, chestnuts in blossom, holiday tables under the trees.
Fallout New Vegas out of 10.
This is a feeling no one
Got it.
can ever.
Thank you for that, Sai.
Reprise.
Okay, basically, like Aleph said pre-Beatles, it just wasn't that big a deal if you didn't write your own songs. Even the Beatles didn't have albums fully of their original material, own original material, until A Hard Day's Night, and didn't do fully their own material until Rubber Soul Revolver. Oh my goodness. I had no clue.
I never knew the charm of spring, never met it face to face. I never knew missed a warm embrace till April in Paris.
There's so much imagery there. It definitely...
What have you done?
You know, I don't know that I really... I mean, obviously, like, people write their own music or don't write their own music. But in the context, like, did they ever have original material, like, when they went to write instrumental? Like, I guess I'm just curious. Like, and would you say that Louis Armstrong was seen as more vocalist or more trumpeter? I guess I never really considered that question before just now. Because, like, Miles Davis certainly did his own original material, right? Not that I'm comparing, I'm just trying to understand. Just please, so please don't hear something I'm not saying.
April in Paris. Chestnut blossoms. Holiday tables. Under the trees. Babe, April in Paris. This is the feeling no one can ever reprise. I never knew the
Like, it
charm of
feels
spring.
like, did they just do this all in an afternoon? Because if they're just giving sheet music to people, like, it feels like they could just be like, all right, guys, this is what we're doing today. And then they just knock an afternoon down, record this banger, maybe get some lunch in the daytime. You know, it feels like that might just be a really lovely way to spend an afternoon and live your life.
Never met it face to face.
There is a lot of artistry and interpretation. I agree with that. That's why we're so drawn to covers.
Never miss a warm embrace till April in Paris. Now who can I run to? Oh, what have you done to my heart?
Had a moment where Clarky didn't look like he was breathing. Forgive me. He is. I was just panicked. That sustain there. He's so expressive. I really want this to be music that my kids hear. I feel like when I have kids, they'll be smarter for hearing this growing up.
I never knew my heart could sing, never missed a warm embrace till April in Paris. Whom can I run to? What have you done to my heart?
I think that this might have been the most approachable jazz I've ever heard. Captivating lyricists. Maybe, you know, it's not the same exact kind of feeling as listening to just purely instrumental jazz. But it was so much better in a lot of ways, in at least in my brain, and you know, in other ways, a little bit less immediately interesting. This is more of a chess listening than it is a checkers listening. You know, like this is one that you kind of put on and allow to take over, kind of just let the vibes completely take over. This is going to be cooking vibes for me. This is going to be cleaning up on Sunday. This is going to be like going for a walk with my wife. Like there's just, yeah, it other than the fact that telegram lines was a thing, like there was, this is timeless music other than telegram lines. I'm not familiar with Buddy Rich, no. Guys, that was very, very, very possibly my favorite jazz thing I've ever heard. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.